And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Grandia. I'm your host, Nick Legato. So we finally made it to the outer perimeter of the Two Towers South. So we've done all that, but we're not quite done yet. Yep, that's right, Gadwin. You've been slouching and slacking off. Now, before we leave, there's one other thing I want to do, because this will now be available to us. I'm heading the wrong way. The entrance to the west gate is now open, which was not before. And there's actually treasure there too. And like the area we were in before that one, it's very similar to all the other, maps per se. And it's an important thing. There's actually one item of some importance that we do want to pick up. So that's the only reason I'm heading this way. So we can go and get it. As we head up and around, and yes, this area is finally open to us, and it's full of monsters! And we're walking. So let's keep moving here. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything over there. I don't think I did. As we find us some gold. Let's go back over this way. And let's head this way now. That way is a dead end. What am I doing? Find us another enemy. Okay, kill that fool. Let's keep moving here. So, let's get over here. Let's go this way first. And that's where we're looking. That's what we're looking for. And, okay, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's a strength seed. Now, we can give this to Justin, but I'm going to give it to, again, I'm giving it to Fina. It's important that she still has some strength left. Now, I think those seeds from now on will start being allocated to other characters. Because I think Fina's now got a good boost going, but we'll see how that turns out. Okay, I killed that fool. Let's keep moving. There's probably another one in here too, so let's go pick a fight with that one as well. Okay, killed that fool as well. Let's take a look here on our big map. Obviously, there's only one way to go, because really this is the same maps as before, practically. So that's why once you've done one or two of these, you kind of know where you need to go. Alright, killed them, though I got magic blocked, so Sue and Gadwin are magic blocked. Not that it really matters so much for Sue, but oh well. It happens. I picked the enemy that was going to do it, but Gadwin attacked the different one, so I don't know what the deal was with that. Get a move breaker, not that we care. Like, that's usually something we do frequently. And we're attacked from behind. Great. And we're walking, this time hopefully not to get surprised by these enemies. So let me take care of that one and the one above us. Alright, let's head north. There we go. Okay, let's keep walking here as we head up and around. Probably another battle too. Alright, well, no, not yet. But obviously we're going to go straight across. Running. We're almost done, guys. Almost done with this damn dungeon. It's the dungeon that never ends. It is the dungeon that never ends. Just kidding, it ends, but we just gotta get there. So I think we're going the right way. Alright, another battle won as we continue to walk. There's been a lot of walking, Interesting how that goes. Let's go ahead and grab this moolah here. We'll grab the moolah over there. I'm sure that's what's over there. Pretty sure about it. But we gotta get over there first so we can collect money! Now there's one other item here if I'm not mistaken, and I think I might have walked by it, but we're gonna go back. We have to backtrack anyway. Okay, and we're walking through what appears to be another trap. You know what, before we do that though, let's go back and get it now. I'm pretty sure I missed it coming up here. So I want to make sure that I grab it first before we get too far. So it's all the way back. No, oops. Hey, remember where that statue that came out of the ground was? It's over in that direction. Which is kind of why we're heading back and back and back. Because this, yeah, it's an item that you do want to get. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, see if we would have gone this way, it should be... No, it's down one of these. The one with the monsters, maybe? Alright. Well, let's go get that gold first. Since we're already here, may as well grab that now. We'll go fight that Medusa. We don't have much of a choice not to. Alright, killed that one. Now let's see. More enemies. Alright, let's keep moving. What is this? Interesting. A shortcut. We'll keep that in mind for later. Still looking for something here, and I still haven't found it yet. It's not over there. Fight this clown. And we're walking. Let's see, it's gotta be around here somewhere. There it is. This is what we came all the way looking for. The angel darts. Oh, see, we could have gone back this way anyway. The angel darts are a nice upgrade for Sue. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, in a way, I'm not going to be equipping them on her right away. So, if anything, we need to do this. Go into our items, our gear. Let's give these to someone else. So you can see we're carrying a lot of block charms, which we'll get to sell. So that's it. That's it for the entire dungeon. Finally! Freedom! Freedom! So let's get the hell out of here. Now some of you might be saying, well, you didn't go down the east side. There's no way to get into the east side. Those tents that we saw earlier are blocking one way in. And there's rubble on the front if you come from the north end. So forget about it. You're not getting in. So after all that is said and done, we get to head back to the coast and get the hell out of here. Thank God for that. Yeesh. We have so many block charms, our bank account's going to escalate one more time. Which is always good. I like when our funds escalate, don't you? So, alright, let's see. Just because we can, and I don't really have, nobody really got hurt back there, so let's go ahead and head back to home. Or the closest thing to home. Uh-oh, he doesn't look too happy about that. So let's see. Okay, so at least we figured that out. And apparently we're not going to be able to get a ride. So we're going to have to figure something else out. You don't say. What's so bad about mermaids? I want to see boobs! Boobs! Okay, so we'll have to do that. One thing that's been interesting about Sue is, in recent history, she hasn't complained a lot. She hasn't commented much. She's just kind of been there. Well, whatever. She seems okay, I guess. So let's head out of here. But before we get too far, one of the things we do want to do is we want to go to the store and sell off our smorgasbord of charms that we picked up, because we've got way too many to be logical. We have so many, it actually looks painful to have that many. So let's go ahead and sell some. The block charms, and they're 1,000 apiece. We collected almost an unlimited supply of these suckers. We even have some, I think, in our stash, if I'm not mistaken. So we may even have to go in there and take a few out. The forest charm, yeah, no. Pirate helm can go. Rain staff, no, but we'll get rid of the azure knife. Let's go to our stashing place and sell off any other block charms we have that is more than 4 of them. And even then, you don't really need that many. You may need maybe 1 or 2. Damn it, I didn't mean to walk back in there. And actually, there's better charms than that. If you really are worried about getting blocked, kill that enemy first. No, if you're really worried about getting magic or move blocked, by all means, there's better charms that will be available later for that. First things first, let's stash the Angel Dart. And then we're going to remove something from the stash. It should be a whole bunch of what I was just talking about. Wait a minute, what? 2 rain staffs are in there. Let's take those out. Sue can hold on to them. We can't sell any of that. The disease block charms times 3. Yeah, we're just gonna sell. I'm gonna sell them all personally. Confusion charm, plague resistance, +4 plague resistance. Plague's not really much of a threat at the moment, so that could also be sold. But we're gonna hold off on that. All right, we got the rest of that figured out. Now we're gonna go sell all that junk that I just pulled out of there. Let's go do that now. Go inside the tool shed here. And let's see. So yes. You notice I really never seem to buy like charms or anything. There's a reason for that. We're gonna sell 1 rain staff only. You never know, we might need to use the other one. We're gonna sell the 3 block charms. And I think that's it. So let's pull off the other things from Sue. Let's see. The rain staff really should be over here. The death charm over there. And let's go ahead and put a tree amulet there. Okay. We're all set. Let's keep moving, and let's head back to Dite. We shouldn't have to re-travel anywhere or anything, and we don't need to grind any at all, so let's just head back. As you can see, we can go to the Twin Towers if we so choose to, but there's no reason to do that either. So let's head back up to Dite. Alright, so now that we're back in Dite, let's go ahead and figure the rest of this stuff out, shall we? There really isn't much to say. One of these guys will also give us something as well. Is it you? It's one of these guys. Come on. They give you a first aid kit. No, I'm not going to worry about it. It's just a first aid kit. Forget it. I don't care that much about a first aid kit. Hey, you talk to one of them and they give it to you as a thank you for helping them, I guess. But as you can see, I'm not too keen on trying to make it work when it's against my will. When it's not really that practical. But talk to one of those guys, they'll give you a first aid kit. We got an abundance of them, so I'm not too worried about it. Be embarrassed. Be embarrassed. Oh, Sue looks like she took a seat there. Mysterious vanishing hill. Get the teleportation orb from the top of the hill. Some energy from the spirits. Da 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 da. Yakety schmackety. Alright, well, Sue kind of just pretty much flat out said we need to take a break, so we'll do that. Sounds like a plan! But the day is still pretty early, so it's kind of a surprise. What the hell? Yeah, that's not good. What's wrong with Sue? She's been so quiet most of this adventure ever since we got over the frickin' end of the world. Yeah, really, Gadwin. Jeez. Jackass, you know about beings from another world. Yeah. Data boy, Justin. Grow a pair. Take some responsibility. Responsibility, man. Now we can't go on our adventure until she's feeling better. And just wait. Oh, great. Yeah, let's piss off Sue, shall we? Alright, well, it looks like Sue's not going to be in our party for this next journey / quest thingamajig, so we figure that all out. Whatever reason. But, whatever, she's not feeling well, and the adventure must continue. We cannot rest until we reach the lint. The lint. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so we gotta go this way, around, out of the way. Let's go through here. Let's go into the inn, because we're gonna want to save. I don't think we'll need to rest, because we already recovered earlier, so yeah. I'm not gonna need to do that. Let me see if there's anything in the stashing place. No, just a rain staff. Oh wait, that's the stash. I want to get item if there's anything in there. Nah, nothing really in there, so we'll save. Alright, we're all saved, so let's head out, and let's head to that mysterious vanishing hill thing place. Looking thing. So we'll go that direction, shall we? To the mysterious vanishing hill. Dun dun dun. And we're gonna grab us some gold. And we'll want to head this way to get us a seed. I believe it's a seed of magic? No, it's seed of life. Durr! 3 maximum HP? Well, that goes to Fina. She's our weakest link out of the 3 characters here, though she has mostly the magic power. She's got the power! But really, she is the weaker of the 3 characters, in my opinion. As we're thrown into our first battle, a Nyalmut and some frogs. Mad frogs, too. Chatati frogs! Mad frogs! So, for these mad frogs, let's go ahead and hit them with... Good place to level wind, but not right at this moment. As we're just, you know... You guys know me, I like leveling my stuff. But specifically, I want to work on Justin's axe skill. Let's get that in there. And then finish off with his frogs. We'll send Gadwin after the Nulmet, or whatever the hell it wants to call itself.
What a cinch.
You bet your ass it was. Cool. Yeah, we're not really going to get a lot of weapon HP experience from any of the enemies around here, so we'll just have to deal with that. Oh, boy. Let's keep moving. It is shameful a bit. We are now thrown into a new enemy. It's just an upgrade of the blue kite, which is what? The Manta Ray! The Manta Ray! Unlike the other rays, they're probably strong against melee, so you'll want to keep that maybe in mind. Not that it's a big deal. But let's go ahead, and we need to upgrade some water. So, yes, this is extreme, but it's a great way to level up his water magic, and we'll find a save point somewhere, I'm sure of it. Pretty sure we will, so there's no reason not to do it. Let's go ahead and throw out Crackle.
Oh, power of ice!
As that might kill one of them. Justin should win a shot, whichever one he goes up against. And now that he's got the warp shoes, you can see he teleported right behind him.
Freeze!
Ouch! Kablamo! Over 1,000 damage! For the win, baby!
You're no match for
Oh
me.
yeah! Kicked their butts and took some damage. And we get a lynching fire, or whatever. Yeah, that's about the best we're gonna get for water and earth and other skills, so we'll just have to use that as much as we can. Maybe rank a run back to a save point as we get to it, just to level up that water skill. So these are things we're going to have to think about. Alright, let's keep walking as we head up to the actual hill itself. And there should be a save point. Yes, there is. And I agree with Justin. So we'll save. Okay, we're all saved, so let's go ahead and put some of this into context. Not context, but let's start making this place work for us. You can see we have two directions to go. Usually, like usual, I always like going west. So let's head west. See a whole lot of nothing around here. There will be. See, there's a door. And look, a bunch of enemies! We're introduced to a new one, I'm pretty sure, so let's check it out. Some hermit crabs and some frauwigs. Nothing we can't handle. With, oh, I don't know, let's try snooze. I'm trying to work on Justin's leveling. His water, earth, and wind magic is really low compared to where Bina's is. So my goal is to really try and build that up a bit. As you can see, that works on none of them, so we won't even bother. We'll go straight into the killing with Howl Slash. And we've got pretty high level 2 stuff. Hermit crab. I don't know. Let's have Gadwin go after the crabs here and see what happens. We're really close to learning Justin's next big weapon skill, so that's another thing we want to keep in mind as well. As you can see, it's going to take melee attacks to kill the hermit crabs, not so much magic, so let's get back to work. And prevent him from defending. As we kill the hermit! Yay! I think that's actually all the enemies that are up on this hill. All the enemy types, so if I see a different one, you'll be the first to see it. I'm pretty sure that's all the different variations. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay, all the enemies that came out of that gate are murdered. Let's see, what do we find for all of our trouble? Oh, God. Lame-ass health weed. Go figure. Let's keep heading south then, shall we? Stupid thing. Let's see, we'll find a door. Well, shit. We're not gonna worry about that then. So now we gotta head all the way back. Yay! Wonderful. Of course, it's a damn door we can't open. See, anybody need healing? Yes, Justin, you're up. What's the healing? There we go. Since we're going back to the save point anyway, may as well. Let's head across the other way. Into the area. Yeah, some enemies here. Alright, let's keep moving. We should see, as you can see, there's enemies up top. And what do we get? A silver key. What does it do, I wonder? Well, let's take care of this first. Alright, killed those fools, but unfortunately there's nothing over there. Look at what we did here. We knocked some pillars over. Does that really matter? We'll find out later, I guess. Okay, so we've done that. Let's keep moving as we fight a bunch of these clowns. Alright, killed that fool, and there's another door with nothing behind it. So after all that work, we really haven't done too much yet. So what we need to do, before we do much of anything else, let's head this way. Let's recover. Just to point out a little something obvious, but we don't really need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just to show that I did it. Don't have to hear it later. Oh, dude, there could have been something on the other side. It still doesn't open. So I don't think that it does. You're a freaking winner. Let's go back to the save point. And we're going to save, of all things. Since we're all recovered up. All healed up after that last battle. We'll save. Okay, all healed up. Let's keep moving. And we get thrown in a battle with appears to be a boss. So let's throw down. This is the Massacre Machine. Not too threatening, really, but he is, like any boss, should be taken very seriously. We're going to hit him with our strongest attacks through Justin. And Fina's gonna start throwing out some strong magic. She's leveling, what now? Earth, so we don't have a lot for Earth. So let's let her throw out some fire and some wind, since we need the AoE to really make that count. Actually, technically, I'm still doing this the wrong way. Let's go ahead and have Gadwin throw out a Diggin. I'm not really using him for the fighting, so... Somebody asked me something a while back, said, what's the point of even having Gadwin in your party if you never use him for anything, really, other than buffing your character? He's a meat shield, and being a meat shield, and I just tell him, I don't know, it's character driven. What do you want me to tell you? You don't have to use him in battle to win any boss fights. Yes, it'll help, but it's a waste of energy, really. You have more important things to be wasting your skills and spells on, so I usually don't deal with them. Let's go ahead and try and stop the healer skill from taking place if we can. See if that'll do it. It probably won't, but it doesn't hurt to try. Yeah, missed it. Damn it. That's okay, we can beat him down even more. I just look at his more skills to use, and in-battle skills to be used. As Justin's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Throw up another Diggin. Oh my god, really? The only negative of the warping hat, the odd hat, is that you may warp in an area where you can't reach the enemy. Sometimes it's not a good thing, but I'm not too worried about it, as they'll land in different places. So that might actually help. Dina's going to use the Fire Whip. She's been working on her fire strength, so let's do it now. Let's try this again, shall we? Or actually, I should have aimed for the body, then it wouldn't have been such a problem. Blammo! There's a fire level for you. And for some reason he felt he had to walk to that. Oh my god. I'm just getting failing left and right here. Alright, time to stop fucking failing. And he's gonna do something and we don't know what it is. That's great. Let's see. House Slash. Because really that's what we're after, is doing damage. I might need to actually move Gadwin out of the way, but now he moved us, so it doesn't matter. We use another strong spell. Cause some damage there. And as usual, Gadwin's gonna buff. This is really what I use Gadwin for in my battles, if you were wondering. Most of the time, this is what he's doing. Especially in boss fights. Because I don't want him to level. I don't want a skill. We don't need to worry about his skills leveling. Let's try this again, but on the body this time. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe I'll stop screwing up.
Freeze!
Freeze! Yeah, that Mace leveled up. That's good. Always a good sign. SP is too low to do anything. Let's go ahead and hit this bad boy with Burn Flame. Or Burn Flare.
Oh, flame burner!
You can see I'm just throwing the strongest stuff I got at him, regardless of whether it's effective or not. Just the strongest stuff being thrown is usually pretty good. Justin gets hit again. Should have enough AP or SP to do another skill. But you notice though he's not doing a lot of damage because we've been letting Gadwin buff us. That's the important thing to notice. Because of the buffing that Gadwin's been doing, rather than having him go in there and chop the enemy down, you know, you're letting Justin and Fina level up their skills while he's in the background just kind of hanging out. Let's go ahead and hit this guy with W break. Hit you with something else. Let's do another House Slash, shall we?
Slice and carve!
There we go.
Oh, wind!
Now yes, if we were using Gadwin offensively, this battle would be over by now, but why do that? I like battles that stretch out for long periods of time. Those are the best ones, dude. So we're gonna get hit again. Ow, ow. Now you're gonna get it, Bobby! Let's see, so we've used all of that that's available to us. We're gonna hit him now with Zap All. And Fina's going to use her healing magic next turn.
Burn to a crisp.
We haven't used this spell once yet, so it'd just be nice to throw it out there. Even though it hits all enemies. Yeah. Let's go ahead and use a healer, which is overkill but for what we need, but we know how the policy works. We're actually just have Gadwin do the same tactic. Sorry. I was thinking about something else. We'll do defense loss, see if we can lower that defense of his.
Now you'll be okay.
Healing.
Here goes.
Oops, did I
Prepare to
click
die.
boom? I could have sworn I hit defense loss. Whatever. Oh well. Not gonna kill it, but still. We actually reached both of them too. Surprise, surprise. We get hit again. And again. Jackass. Now you're gonna get it, chump. Let's go ahead and throw out a... Oh, I don't know. Something nice and big and massive. Zap ball again is fine. Because we'll get a really good idea of what really he's getting from doing this after this boss battle's kind of over. Tremor.
Burn.
So this will probably kill him. Kill the enemy, so... Yay for us. Kablammo! Kaboom.
All right. Big win for us.
Nice. Lots of gold, lots of experience. Let's see, yeah, so... Now... Zapball only gave us 3 experience per use. We used it twice, so not a very strong way of leveling up magic. At least at where we're at now, so we won't be doing that much anymore. So, but it was worth trying just to see. Now we gotta figure out how much longer it's gonna take us to get to the top of the mountain here. Great. What the hell? Yeah, that's kind of disgusting. Yes, you are. Deal with it. Boys shoot up like weeds. Which is about the age difference between them, really. Aww. It's so sad. Okay, so now that we've gone through that melodramatic moment, let's go ahead and heal up. We get the experience! The experience! Okay, we'll recover. We're going to save. Alright, let's keep moving as we head back inside. And up we go. And let's see, where does this lead us, I wonder? Well, other than the fact that we're higher up on the hill. Let's see. Do. Money! And some more enemies down below. Not sure how they got there. Oh my god, they respawned. That's funny, now that I think about it. Anyway, so let's head down. Gonna have to press, I think, both of these. But we're gonna have to deal with this first, so let's do that. Alright, let's keep moving. Now we gotta go this way to press this button. Should lower the key down to us. No key. We'll take that. That's the gold key there. Now there's only one place we haven't gone to yet. Durr! It's gonna be back to that door that we couldn't open before. So we have to make our way kind of back here. The go ahead and exploit the save point one more time. You know, because we're in the habit of doing it. Let's just do it again. I'm going to save. And on the next episode of Let's Play Grandia, we're going to finish off this mysterious hill. Let's see what happens. We'll see you there.